The M4 iPad
is the most capable looking, incapable computer that exists in the entire world.
For a lot of people, it's just not there yet.
It's almost exactly the same experience.
The iPad needs help.
M1 iPad Pro
the iPhone is better than
I've had the M1 iPad Pro since it came out, and I love it. I think the iPad is probably Apple's best product. I saw this M4 iPad Pro, watched all the reviews on YouTube, and everyone kind of said the same thing. The iPad Pro is insane, but the iPads were already pretty darn good, and there's no point in upgrading because the software limits what you can actually do on your iPad. But after watching all the reviews and hearing everyone say don't get the iPad, I still got it. This is the 13-inch M4 iPad Pro, and it's actually the first product with the M4 chip. It's Apple's thinnest product ever made, and you can't actually tell how thin it is unless you hold it, and this thing is thin. It also has the new tandem OLED display, which looks beautiful, but I don't think we'll actually know what this thing's capable of till WWDC on June 10th. That's when they'll actually show us what the new iPad software looks like. I also got the new Magic Keyboard and Apple Pencil Pro. The regular Apple Pencil was definitely good enough for me, but it doesn't work on the new iPad, so I got this one. This new Apple Pencil Pro is actually quite the upgrade. It gives you a new pressure sensor that lets you customize any action to happen if you squeeze the pencil. And I mean anything. You can actually set up a Siri shortcut with this. So if you squeeze your pencil, it could bring you to YouTube or Notes or whatever you want. It could even do something like turn your lights off if you have a smart home. It also has a vibration motor in it. So if you do something like switch tools, you'll feel it, and it's pretty cool. The new Magic Keyboard has a better trackpad, a function row, and has a bit more metal on it to make it look a little nicer. I was nervous this metal keyboard was going to scratch my screen, but there's actually a little rubber ring that surrounds the keys, and I'm hoping that'll prevent it from scratching. I also tried using the old Magic Keyboard, and you can get it to work, but the magnets don't quite line up, so maybe get your duct tape out. After using this iPad Pro for a while, there's definitely some things I love about it, and definitely some things that I hate about it. First of all, it is super quick. Definitely quick enough for the average person. That's what I don't quite understand about the big YouTubers that are saying not to get the iPad and to get a computer instead. Because most of us aren't editing videos or doing some graphic design. Most of us just watch TV or answer emails. I seriously think getting an iPad is better than getting a computer. Most people just go on the internet or write a Word document or do easy things on a computer. So you really don't need it to be that powerful. And the iPad is still super powerful. Obviously, if you're some crazy video editor or graphic designer, you're not going to want the iPad, which all these people that review the iPad and talk about how they can't use the iPad, they do that kind of stuff. But for me, I just take notes or write emails or do basic things, which the iPad does all those so good, probably better than a MacBook. For example, if you go on the internet a lot, you can easily put your most used websites straight on the home screen. So you just have to click one button and you're there. If you're someone that writes a lot of emails, it's better on an iPad. You can make two different windows and they just work so well. You can even use your iPad to scan documents and just put them straight into an email. So you don't need a scanner like you would on a computer. If you go to Disney Plus on a MacBook, you gotta type it in and then sometimes you have to re-log in and it's just more of a pain. On an iPad, you just click the app and then you're in. Not to mention, it's a lot smaller. I mean, first of all, this thing is crazy thin. So to watch a movie, you just have to carry this thing around way better than carrying around a big MacBook. Of course, these big YouTubers that use the iPad only for a week struggle because they use these big high power softwares. When the iPad is made for someone like me, just a normal person who types emails, looks on the internet, watches YouTube, does the easy things. The iPad's perfect for that.